Bitch, I'm doing my thing.
I ain't lying, I do my dancing.
Bitch, I'm doing my thing.
Why you pulling up my pants in?
Bitch, I'm doing my thing.
I ain't lying, I do my dancing.
Bitch, I'm doing my thing.
Why you pulling up my pants in?
Bitch, I'm doing my thing.
I ain't lying, I do my dancing.
Bitch, I'm doing my thing.
Why you pulling up my pants in?
Bitch, I'm doing my thing.
I ain't lying, I do my dancing.
Bitch, I'm doing my thing.
Why you pulling up my pants in?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, guys? I know it's been a minute. How y'all doing? I pray nothing but blessings and peace and prosperity your way. Oh, Lord. I need to fix these streets out, baby. I thought the streets in Louisiana was bad. Baby, these streets out here in Houston are horrible. Yeah, tow your damn car up. Oh, don't get no rims. You get some rims, you better be prepared to ride slow. Cause all these roads is towed up a mess. But anyway, I wanted to go live, but YouTube has updated their live streaming using mobile devices or whatnot. You have to have 1,000 subscribers. Baby, I don't even have 50 subscribers yet, so I ain't gonna be going live. I can't go live from my phone. I'm gonna try to see if I can go live from the laptop and see if it's the same. More than likely it is, because if they require you to have 1,000 subscribers, that means you can't live stream, period. So I have a hard time uploading videos. It takes forever to upload a video depending on the length of the video, and I know I get long-winded. I don't mean to get long-winded, but I get long-winded when I start talking. So hey, whenever the video uploads, if you can see me, and that means I got it to upload. Oh, I feel like I'm on a rocky mountain. Shit. But I wanted to just come talk to y'all today. Like, come talk to my people, come holler at y'all. Like, my energy lately has been shifting. I try to stay positive. I try to stay calm. I try to stay in good spirits. Because negative energy, it's like a leech. It attaches itself to you. Spirits are real. People don't believe that spirits are real. Each and every one of us has a spirit that lies within us. That's why you hear in the church, or you just hear people, me personally, I'm a spiritual being. I'm not a religious person, which means I don't belong to a religion. Being a religious person, that doesn't mean, oh, you're not a religious person. You don't pray, you don't believe in God, you don't do this, you don't do that. No, I don't belong to a religion. So I'm not a religious person. I am spiritual. I'm spiritual. And the reason, and people always ask me, why you say you're not a religious person? You don't belong to a religion. Well, I grew up in Christianity. I grew up, around Christians. But I am not a Christian, because Christianity is a religion just like Catholics, just like Muslim, just like Jehovah's Witness, like all of that is religions, right? So I don't necessarily belong to a religion. I should have turned down this street. I should have just kept it pushing on Ed Low, but it's cool. Religions are man-made. That's why I don't belong to a religion. They're man-made. So, hey. Yeah, I need to go that way. So, you know, that's my preference. I don't belong to a religion. I'm a spiritual person. And so I just, you know, we all have a spirit that lies within us at the end of the day. And with that being said, you know, we all have energy. We are science. Whether you want to believe it or not, we are science. Don't you learn about the human body in science? We are made up of whatever the Creator created us with. And when we leave and depart this world, our body will return back to the dust. And it's going to be nothing but bones, a skeleton in that casket in due time. So we carry energy, and we have a spirit. And some of us can have a nasty spirit, some of us can have a great spirit. You know, every day ain't gonna be peaches and cream. Some days our energy might be off and you might feel a vibe, you know. But for the most part, if a person has a beautiful spirit, a good spirit, even though they're having a bad day, you still won't feel that negative vibe because they don't carry around negativity. You know, that shit rubs off, and it can attach itself, you know, to you or whatnot. Oh, I forgot they don't open till 10. Yeah. Well, I'm going to sit here to 10 and I'm going to talk to y'all, right? So, anyway, that energy, you know, okay, it's just like this. If I'm around somebody, I have a friend that I grew up with from 7th grade. And when I tell you, let me take these off because I ain't driving no more because I need these to drive. I'm blind as a bat. Lord, I ain't speaking it on myself. I ain't blind as a bat. I still can see. But I need glasses. So I have to wear these when I drive. When I'm not driving, I take them off. I don't like how I look. So anyway, my friend, like, actually she's my best friend, but you know, we don't communicate often or whatever. And the last time I talked to her was probably for my birthday, which was in February. But anyway, her spirit, dog, like, when you see her, she's always smiling. She's, you know, even if she is going through something, if you're not close to her to where she can vent to you and talk to you and tell you, you know what I'm saying, what she going through and her problems and shit like that, you wouldn't know. And people attach themselves to her. Even if, you know, she run across somebody that, you know, have a little attitude or something, she's still gonna smile and she'll be like, what's wrong with her? Or what's wrong with him? You know, but for the most part, you ain't gonna never see her. You know how some people be like, why you look so mad? Smile. You know, you'll never be able to say that to her. Because trust me, if she's not smiling and she's sad or she's crying or she's angry, something has occurred. Something serious has occurred. So people like that, they have beautiful spirits. And their energy is always powered up. And so even if they, you know, wake up today and they're not in the best of moods, just having a bad day, just not feeling it, today ain't the day, you still not gonna feel a negative vibe when you're around this person. A negative vibe is you meeting somebody for the first time, you don't know this person, you never seen them before, and you just like, I'm picking up a certain vibe about them. Something ain't right. I don't like it, you know. And I have told people about their friends or their associates, like, something ain't right with this person, you know. I don't feel they vibe, like they vibe off. Like it's just something ain't sitting right with them. And it has been times that people have come back to me and said, you know what, you were right about such and such. Now, if you choose to still deal with that person, that's on you. God gave us free will, and he also gave us and God also gave us discernment, right? So you take that free will and that discernment and you choose, because at the end of the day, can't nobody make no decisions for you. You choose whether you still want to deal with this person or not. But I guarantee you gonna come back and say you was right. And I ain't always right. I'm not always right, but 9 times out of 10 I'm usually right, because my spirit and my energy can feel theirs, and I don't want that shit to attach itself to me. And so I'm not gonna fool with them. Now, if you want to still be friends with them, or you still want to be in their company or associate with them, or whatever it is y'all do, that's fine. That's up to you. But I'm not about to have any dealings with them. But sometimes we need to check ourselves. Because if you always depressed, if you always in a bad mood, you wake up, you always angry, you just a mean person, you got a mean streak, like the old folks. And my grandmother used to tell me, she told me once, you got a mean streak in you. Yeah, I do have anger issues. I know how to control that anger. Now, what I'm still learning how to control is when you do piss me off, I'll try to diffuse the situation as best I can. But if you keep on yelling and cussing and all that, okay, you have officially rotated my energy. My energy just did the whole 360, and now I'm finna pop off. And I don't know how to argue. I don't like to argue, so I'm gonna be and cuss your ass out. I'ma cuss your ass out. I had to take that call because I didn't know who it was. Otherwise, I would have answered the phone and not stop the video. But anyway, and once I flash out, if you enhance reach, it's probably going to lead to me putting my hands on you, or me just getting destructive. Like, when I flash out. And then I have to go and take a moment and calm myself down. And I might still be pissed off at you. But, like, if it's over the phone, it's best for me. That's better for me, because I have the ability to go into a peaceful place and calm myself down, and I don't have to look at you, I don't have to see you, talk to you, or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if you still in my vicinity, I gotta see you. So yeah, I'm still pissed off at you. Every time I look at you, every time I hear your voice, don't come ask me shit, don't come talk to me, leave me alone, because I'm gonna have an attitude. So, yeah, I had major anger issues to where that shit was often. Like, that shit was often. But, I'm a playful person. And so, I might say something, and then you take offense to it. I'm an outspoken person. You know what I'm saying? I clown around. You know what I'm saying? I might call you a bitch, but I don't mean no harm. I might say stupid, or you dummy, just playing. And if you take offense to that, now if you don't know me and I really don't know you, if I really don't know you, I'm not gonna talk to you like that. But if I've been knowing you for years, or if we in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, and we play like that without taking offense to it, I don't expect for you to just turn up all of a sudden. Like, what the hell? Oh, you can't take a joke? You don't know how to play? But when you play with me and I get serious, you know what I'm saying, it's a problem. You always getting defensive. You always... Okay, well, don't play with me no more. Since I can't play with you, don't play with me. And then, it that disturbs my spirit. It disturbs my peace. And now I have to go and restore that. I don't like that shit. And I still got a lot to work on, like I said, because after I restore my peace and I calm the hell down or whatever, and, hey, I got to recharge my energy, I'm still pissed off at you. So if I see you or talk to you or whatever, it's best for it to be an over the phone situation. Because if you text me, I'm ignoring the piss out you. If you call me, I'm ignoring your damn calls. And you better not overdo it, because I will block your ass. Don't hit me up on social media, none of that, because you're going to see that I saw it and I'm not going to respond. I'm ignoring you, right? But in person, I can ignore you, but you still have a direct contact with me. Through the phone, you don't have a direct contact with me. Because if those are words, if I don't answer my phone or if I don't respond to your text, then you just basically going to be talking to yourself. You can't, if you in my face, that could possibly start another argument or another situation, because if you egging it on, like you see me talking to you, or so you acting funny, or whatever the case may be, or so you're not gonna say nothing, or it could be a friend, your partner, whoever, family member, it's going to turn, it could cause more friction. It's possible that it could cause more friction. So I don't even like to have that type of energy in the air when I'm face to face with somebody, because it ain't gonna turn out well. I'm still pissed and I still have an attitude. So, sometimes though, we just have to learn and understand that certain things that disturbs our spirit, we gotta let go. If a person comes around you, or you go around a person, and every time, I'm sorry y'all, I don't usually do this on camera. If you go through any of my pictures, dating back all the way to high school, adult years, you will never see this in any picture. But it's a reason why you don't see it. It's not that I'm trying to hide it. Because if I try to hide it from the world, you'll never see me do it. Period. Even if you're around me. Those that are around me, those that know me, they know what I do. But some people be like, oh, you too pretty for that, or oh, you too this, or that's a turn off for this, and the third. Well, I'm not a people pleaser. I don't live to please you. I live to please God. So what you don't like, or what turns you off, or what you feel is not attractive, that's fine. That don't take away from my personality and who I am. And if you find it unattractive or a turn off, that's fine too, because I'm not trying to be attractive or turn on to you. I'm not interested. But I'm sitting here, and I gotta sit here for the next 30-40 minutes. So I'm gonna take me a little smoke break. I don't even feel like I needed to explain that to y'all, but y'all my people, so hey. But anyway, so yeah, like if you are like, it can be a coworker, it can be a family member, it can be a friend, and it can very well be your partner. And that's what, we hold on to so much in a person. We try to find bits and pieces of this and that to hold on to, because of the love and care we have for a person and the compassion we have for a person. But that shit, you wonder why things are the way that they are, or things go the way that they go sometimes, or things happen the way that they happen. If you are constantly going in someone's presence or someone's company, and as soon as you get in their presence or they get in your presence, your vibe change. It's just like you feel something different in the atmosphere. The atmosphere wasn't the same before you entered their presence or they entered into your presence. That is a disturbance of your spirit, whether you know it or not. You can be happy, go lucky, and this is and a third. You know, I remember when I was in a relationship, and we had some good days, but for the most part, I used to be happy when that person wasn't home. I used to be happy. But as soon as I hear the car pull up, my whole vibe, my whole energy changed. And nothing had to be wrong. Like we were good, we weren't into it or nothing like that. It's just that I didn't want to be around that person. Or every time we get around each other, or every time we talk to each other, we always arguing, we always into it, we always, we can't never agree to disagree or disagree to agree. We can't even do those. We can't even have a discussion without somebody getting an attitude, or, that's a disturbance. So if you feeling that way when somebody come around, like you just feel drained. You can feel it in the atmosphere. Unless you just naive. If you naive, you're not gonna know. But you can pretty much feel it in the atmosphere. Like when you clean your house and everything's bright. When you cluttered and shit. You know how I feel when you cluttered, or when your house dirty or whatever. And then you clean your house, you clear the clutter. You do a deep cleaning, and everything just seems refreshed. And then as soon as your house get back dirty, you just get this feeling. It's that. If you are in the presence of someone who makes you feel like that, you need to let that go. Because see, what you're doing is you're allowing their spirit and their energy to attach itself to you. And you don't even know it. And you wonder why you feel depressed. You wonder why you are upset. You wonder why you can't seem to get past go. You wonder why you feel stuck. You wonder why you feel drained. It's because that person's energy is draining yours. That energy is draining the hell out of yours. It's just like a battery. If you see a vehicle that's stalled and they need a boost, and you get your booster cables and you help give this person a jump, and their car starts. Now, if they cut it off somewhere down the road, or wherever they go to their next destination, they may or may not need a boost again. But they gonna be long gone away from you. You just were trying to help, right? And you give them a boost, and then you go start your vehicle, and your vehicle is stalling, or it won't start. That's because you have drained your battery. You have drained your battery trying to charge theirs. But what happened was, instead of, you charged their battery and they going on about their business, but the battery that you helped charge drained yours. So now you sitting there looking crazy. And they damn well ain't finna try to help you jumpstart yours. They were the ones that initially needed the charging. So if they try to put the cables on theirs and help you jumpstart yours, it's just gonna be a chain reaction. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I keep draining yours, you keep draining mine. I gave you juice to get yours jump started. Now mine's drained. Now you trying to give me juice to get mine's back started. Now yours back drained. No. Now you both frustrated. Now y'all both in the same boat with some weak ass batteries that ain't charging properly, and y'all in the same boat. So they not even gonna risk that. They're not even going to risk that because they already frustrated that they had to wait for somebody to come along and give them a jump start, give them a boost so they can take off and go, you know. Okay, same difference with a human being. Yeah, you know, you might have came along and jump started me or whatever. But I have allowed my energy to drain yours, and now I'm going on about my business, and you just stuck with that feeling, with that spirit, with that energy. Or we are both draining each other's batteries because we might think we helping each other, but we're not. It's constant friction. It's a back and forth thing, and neither one of us are getting anywhere. You gotta let that shit go. And sometimes, you know, when we care about a person, it may be a friend or loved one, you know, you gotta deal with them from a distance. I'm gonna deal with you in a way that I'm not gonna allow you or let you drain my battery. Nope, gotta go. I'm not finna entertain certain shit. I'm not finna entertain gossip. You know, 24/7 mess, drama. You know, it's always something. You venting to me about the same shit over and over that you allowed to happen. I've given you my advice. I've given you my input on it. I'm not telling you what to do. You know, I'll never tell nobody, you know, what they should do when dealing with, you know, a relationship. Now, if it's a friend or a family member, you know, depending on what the situation is, I may, you know, I'm still not going to tell you what to do. I'll tell you what you should do, what I feel you should do. But when it comes to relationships, I'm not going to tell you what I feel you should do. And I'm not going to tell you what you need to do. I'll just give you my input on it and how I feel about it. The rest is up to you. So sometimes you got to deal with people from a distance, or sometimes you got to cut that shit off. You got to cut that shit off. Because if you ain't really truly happy with that friendship, if you're not really and truly happy with that relationship, then why are you still in it? On your job, you can't let your coworkers and your boss get to you in a way that it drains you. If your job is stressful, you gotta self-evaluate. Are you adding on to the problem? Or are you making it more stressful than what it actually is? Because see, we can make things difficult. That's why you have to check your own energy within. You have to check your own spirit. It ain't always other people. Sometimes it's you. And sometimes it's not just you. It may be you and them. You're adding on to it. So are you adding on to the problem in any kind of way? Are you making this situation more complex and complicated than what it actually is? If it's something that you can deal with, something that you can control and handle, then you need to control it from your end. Don't worry about what they doing. Don't worry about what they doing now. You know, if you got somebody that's disrespecting you or being disrespectful, you are an adult. Pull them to the side. Hey, can I talk to you for a second? I didn't like the way that you approached me. You know, I didn't like the way that you did this, or I didn't like the way that you did that, and I felt this way about it. If you get a nonchalant response or a bullshit response as if they don't care, you just get that vibe or that tone like it's like a whatever in so many words. Okay. I spoke my piece on it. I brought it to your attention. And if it keeps occurring, you have to have self-control. Don't quit your damn job. Don't quit your job unless you got another one to go to, right? Because we need money. Money is a resource. It is a tool, and we need it in life to survive. Yes, we do. So don't say, oh, okay, well, I brought it to their attention and they didn't care or they didn't do anything about it. They didn't even apologize. And if they apologize, you can feel that it wasn't sincere or whatever. No, you just stay in your lane, continue to go there, stay to yourself, do your job until the end of your shift, clock out, and go on about your business. And in the meantime, you pray and ask God to remove you from that situation and put you in a better situation. And what do with that? You go and you apply for other jobs. Most applications are online. So when you get home and you get settled, you get your kids settled if you have children or whatnot, you and your partner, if you're married or if you're living with your domestic partner, your girlfriend or boyfriend, once y'all get everything settled, y'all done bathe, dinner, kids, whatever, everything calm and collective, you can settle down. Facebook could wait, Instagram could wait, Twitter could wait, Snapchat could wait, YouTube could wait, whatever you doing on your phone could wait. Pull out your phone or your laptop and fill out some applications. Fill out some applications. Schedule your interviews. If you get called for one, if you have an appointment or an engagement coming up, try to schedule it on that day. You know how to handle your business, but don't just walk off your damn job and then don't add on to it. Oh, I don't like working with these people. They get on my nerves and this, and the third, and my nerves too bad. And they told me I can't do this and I can't do that. Okay, well, if that's their rule, then you have to follow rules. We are not kids. We had to follow rules in school. Shit, when we was kids, a lot of us didn't follow those rules at school. That's why some of us stayed in damn trouble. But as an adult, we know better, right? We're not kids. So if they have rules, you might not like them, but you have to follow them. Don't you have rules in your house? So when someone comes to your house or you let someone come live with you, they have to abide by the rules and the way that you run your house, right? And if they don't like it, they can leave, right? Okay, it's the same thing in the workplace. So you can't let certain things bring your energy down and disturb your spirit. Secondly, are you part of the problem? Or are you making it more complex than what it really is? Are you? Because if so, hell, you adding on to the problem. You adding on to why your energy and why your spirit and why your attitude is the way that it is and why you so frustrated. You making yourself frustrated. And then so guess what? You have now invited that energy into your spirit. And you finna take that shit out into the world. So when you get on the highways, you got road rage. When you go into the store, your nerves bad. They ain't moving fast enough. The line's too long. You're pissed off. You're upset. You're screaming. You're hollering. You get on the phone. You go home. You talk to your husband or your wife or your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and you might have an attitude, and then here go y'all arguing or whatever the case may be. You are taking that energy out into the world. Baby, look, life's too short. You will never get nowhere with an attitude like that. You will never get anywhere with a spirit like that. You will never get anywhere carrying around energy like that. You have to learn how to restore your energy and how to recharge it, because the more you just let that shit linger and linger and linger, you may think that it has left or that it's gone away. No, in the next couple of days, you might wake up and you're like, oh, today I feel better. It's a better day. This, that, and the third, but you still have that energy inside of you. And any little thing can trigger it. You have to recharge and restore your energy. Meditate. Pray. Meditation is very, very great. It's great. Find peace. Once you find peace within yourself, nothing and no one is going to be able to disturb that. And we as human beings that have free will, and self-control, because we do have self-control. Some people just don't use their self-control. They act like they don't know how to control themselves. But we all have self-control, right? Because we have a mind to think with. We have a brain. And we are the decision makers for ourselves. Unless you are a weak-minded person. If you weak-minded, you allow other people to make decisions for you, and you're a follower and you can't think for yourself. That can change too if you want it to change. But if you're not a weak-minded person, then you make the decisions for yourself, right? Nobody makes decisions for you. So with that being said, when you find peace and something or someone disturbs your peace, and you don't let it go, or cut it off, or shut it down, then you are allowing that. And then so your energy is going to be shifted again. I have people that disturb my peace. And then I have situations that disturb my peace with people. So if a person constantly disturbs my peace of mind, my well-being, not my well-being as far as, my living conditions and my financial situation, but I mean my well-being within myself. I can't fool with you. I ain't want to. Look, it's going to get to a point where I'm going to be like, look, because see me, I'm one of them people that if you see, I can. And I don't care. So when I get to that point, hey, look, I can stop dealing with you like this, and I'm not going to have a worry in the world. It's still going to be light at the end of the tunnel. It's still going to be water underneath the bridge. The sun still is going to shine at the end of the day, and I ain't going to lose no sleep. I'm not going to be bothered. So if I feel like, man, look, every time, I talk to this person, every time I'm around this person, it's always this, it's always that. You know what I'm saying? We can't seem to get along. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a few good times, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we good, granted, but for the most part, the bad outweigh the good and all that, man. I ain't dealing with you. Period. And we got to stop checking for people who don't check for us. Whether it be friends, family, a relationship, with your partner. If you're not checking for me, I'm not checking for you. I'm not going to be more concerned with your ass than you are with me. You don't call me. And I know I don't call people, but that's just how I am. I've always been like that. I'll probably text you before I just pick up the phone and call you. But I understand that we are busy. Some of us have children, we have families, we have lives, we work, we this and the third. But I don't mean picking up the phone and checking on you or picking up, you know what I'm saying? It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? You make sure people straight. You there for people when they need you to be there for them. But then when you need somebody, or when you ain't straight, where they at? Ain't nobody there for you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't nowhere to be found. So somebody can hit you up and say, hey, can I borrow such and such and such? Or, hey, I need this. Some people throw around hints and shit. Like, well, how you doing? What you doing? Girl, nothing. Just sitting around trying to figure out how I'm going to pay this, or just trying to figure out how I'm going to pay that. My such and such finna get cut off. And you might be like, well, how much it is? I'll pay it. Do they do the same for you? Would they do it's not even the point of do they do the same for you, because everybody's financial status is not the same. Some people are a little more well off than others, and some people, are at a standstill financially, and they don't have it. They just getting by, and they're making it with the grace of God. But do you know that, that person's spirit, and If you had it, I know that you'll do the same for me. So it's not even about when I need something or when I'm in a bind, you ain't got it to give. But I know that if you had it, you would. So, do they do the same for you? Are they gonna do the same for you? No, because some motherfuckers, when they have it, they don't do shit for you. They don't do shit for you. It's one thing when you have it, but you got shit to take care of. And I understand that. You come first. Take care of what you need to take care of. Take care of your house. Get your kids together. Get what you need. Pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need to do. But see, when you got it, and you have it to help somebody, and you don't do it, but you get mad and upset when they don't help you, that's a problem. So we got to stop checking for people who don't check for us. Because everybody don't have your best interest. Everybody not worried about you. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn if you ain't got no food in your house. They don't give a damn if you broke down on side the road, your car broke and you can't get to and from. They don't give a damn that you don't have anywhere to stay or you on the verge of getting evicted. They don't give a damn that your light's about to get cut off or that your water about to get cut off. They don't give a damn that your phone off. They'll make fun of your ass for your phone being cut the fuck off. You know, when... Man, look, you know what I'm saying? How much your phone bill is? I'll handle that for you. It ain't nothing. We, you know, a friendship ain't just about hanging out and picking up the phone and talking about shit and gossiping and all that. A friendship is a genuine relationship. The same genuine relationship that you have with your parents. The same genuine relationship that you have with your partner, whoever you sleep with at night. A friendship is that type of bond as well. A true friendship is like family. Y'all look out for each other. Y'all help one another. Y'all have each other's backs. Y'all don't sit around and talk about and discuss drama 24/7. You know, let's talk about how we can make some money. Let's talk about how we can come together and start a business. You know, even if this is not your dream or even if this is not my vision, you know, we can come together and help each other. And then, you know, I can branch off and do my thing. Or you can branch off and do what it really is that you want to do. But we can come together and we can start this right here. You know, not what Susie Q did and who she's sleeping with and who Bobby J screwing and he messing over his wife and I don't want to hear that shit, because at the end of the day that don't have nothing to do with me. It's not my business. It ain't putting no money in my pocket. I'm not getting no coins off of this. So at the end of the day, I don't care. Talk to me about how we can get a coin. You know, talk to me about church. It's okay for you to vent to me. I'm your dog. And if you going through some shit, man, get that off your chest. Talk to me. You ain't gonna never hear nobody coming back to you telling you that I said anything. This is confidential. Just like when you go your ass to the doctor, they can't go and spread your business. Confidentiality. This is confidential between you and I. If you ain't got people like that in your circle, you ain't got no damn circle. You need to clear that atmosphere. Stop checking for people who ain't checking for you. Stop worrying about people who don't care about you. Stop worrying about people who don't worry about you. Stop worrying about people who could care less about your well-being within yourself and your living situation and your financial situation when they have it. Bitch, if you don't do anything, if you don't have a coin, a penny, a dime to help me, because I'm not asking for anything. I'm not asking because you're not obligated at the end of the day. But if you don't have that as a friend to even help me, but you wish that you could or you want to help me, pray for me. That don't cost a thing. That don't cost a thing to lift me up in prayer. Just like when you get down there and you pray for yourself, pray for your friends. Pray for your husband. Pray for your wife. Pray for your boyfriend or girlfriend. Pray for your family members, even the ones you don't get along with, even the ones you don't care for, or even the ones you don't like. Pray for them. Pray for them. Even if they ain't praying for you, pray for them. But that's the best thing you could do for me. Because see me, I'm the type of person, and I have a friend, a best friend, a really great friend who's like a sister to me. And she will bend her back over backwards for the people that she loves. And she don't like asking for shit. And she don't like taking shit from nobody. And I'm the same way. If I care about you, and I love you, and I have it to do, I will bend over backwards for you to make sure you straight. But I don't want nothing in return. I'm not looking for anything in return. And even when you try to give me something, and I gotta get out of that because I'm blocking my blessings by not allowing you to help me. You know, it's one thing if you ask for something, or if you indirectly ask for something, because we know what that means when a person indirectly asks you for something. I don't ask nobody to do anything for me. I don't indirectly ask anyone to do anything for me, because you're not obligated, and I don't expect for you to do nothing for my grown ass. So I try my best to do it on my own, you know. But if I am in a bind, you know, and sometimes I say no to the point that they just be like, okay, whatever, Ashley, all right, because now you're making me mad, you know, because I won't take it. But I will go above and beyond to help you. And I expect for you to take it. And I don't want you to give me nothing back in return. Because guess what? If I wanted something back in return, I would tell you, hey, I'm going to do this for you, but I'm going to need that back. Pay me back when you can, or you can pay me a little at a time. You don't have to pay me all at once if you don't have it. But I can't afford to just give this. I can help you right now, but I'm going to need you to pay me back if that's cool. And if you agree to it, then okay. But I ain't looking for nothing back in return. Like, oh, I do this for you and I do that for you. But, you know, you don't do this, or you ain't did that, or she, you know, I'm not looking for nothing in return. Because I know one thing, if I ain't got it, you got me. That's my song. So, you know, we have to start detaching ourselves from negative atmospheres, from negative people. And you know when a person is negative. They always speaking on negative shit. They don't have nothing good to say. That's a negative person. You don't necessarily have to be, you know, you just looking for the energy in a person, or you trying to feel a person's spirit. But a negative person, sometimes they stand the hell out. It shows. Detach yourself from negative people. Anything that's not joyous, anything that does not bring happiness, anything that does not bring peace is negativity. Anything that's not positive, it's negativity. Detach yourself from negativity. Negative people, negative spirits, negative forces, all of that shit is the same. Negative spirits will lie within people. Detach yourself and do not allow it to attach itself to you. Remain positive. Keep your peace. Keep your peace. And if you feel your peace and your energy stirring in a different direction, just take a moment. If it ain't no more than 5 minutes, and meditate. If you got to go in the bathroom, just go somewhere quiet and alone. If you got to say, hey, excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom, and you sneak out to your car for a few minutes, just go somewhere quiet and just take a moment to meditate and woosah and say a little prayer. Bring it back, and then go ahead. Because you don't want to just sit there and let that linger and linger and linger, because then you going to rub that off on other people. You're going to take it off on other people. You're going to be in a funk. You don't want to stay in a funk. That's not a great attitude to be in. You want to feel, don't you feel better when you're uplifted and bubbly and happy? I was a mean ass person. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I was very mean. And I still can come across that way, but for the most part, I just try to clown a lot. I try to clown a lot. I try to make people laugh. I'm myself. Take it or leave it. If you don't like what you see, you don't like how I am and who I am, if you feel like I'm too silly for you, I'm too goofy for you, or whatever, I act childish. I don't act childish. But when I'm on social media, I share a lot of funny videos. I laugh a lot. Like, I don't go looking for fights or being mess and drama. Now, if that shit come to me or I see it, I'm nosy. I'm gonna be entertained. Shit, hell, sure is. I don't know none of these people, and even if I do know you, hell, yeah, if it was me, y'all would be on my page. Y'all motherfuckers don't like nothing on my page. I could tell you exactly who likes my posts and my pictures on a regular basis on my page. But see, when I put up, I ain't gonna say when, because that's when I used to. I'm gonna say if, because I'm speaking for the now. If I put up some mess, if I put up some drama, oh, they come and looking, they come and comment. Then if I'm arguing back and forth with somebody, oh, they come and then they come and they come and be nosy. Other than that, nah. So guess what? I'm not gonna change who Ashley is. And I don't look for no validation from nobody. I don't look for no friends. I don't look for none of that from anybody. I am me. I'm gonna stay me. And if this is the me being myself, if it's a problem for others, I'm sorry. I'm very outspoken. I'm very uncut. I'm not going to put sugar on top of squat manure. I'm not putting sugar on top of manure. I'm going to hand it to you just how it is. I'm going to tell it to you just how I feel. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to joke. I'm going to clown. I'm going to say things and you'll be like, she is crazy. You know, and that's why the people in my life, they like me. They love me. And I love them. But I feel better now than what I used to, because I used to be mean. I used to be mad for no reason. I used to be angry for no reason. Sometimes there were reasons behind it, but for the most part, that was just. And people be. Now I do have a natural facial expression, and you may think that I'm mad or I'm mean. I'm just really cooling in my own zone, minding my own business. But for the most part, you know, there are people who walk around, well, that's just how I am. Like, I don't, you know, I ain't this and I ain't that and woo and just bragging on that shit. Like, you bragging on being angry and mad all the time. What you angry for? What are you mad about? Whatever you angry at, whoever you angry at, whoever you mad at, you need to pray about that and let that go. Because that's disturbing your peace, baby. That has a hold on you. You need to break free of those chains, baby, because you shackled. It got you shackled. I don't want to be shackled. I want to be free. I want to be as free as a bird. I control that. I control who upsets me. I fuss and holler and scream and yell every day. But it's at my children because they're kids. And you gonna fuss. You gonna yell. Do this, do that. Don't do this, don't do that. Go clean this up. Go pick that up, you know. But as far as another human being that's a dog, I'll be damned. I just won't socialize with you. And if it's a relationship where we have to part our separate ways, that's just what we're going to have to do. Because guess what? My happiness is going to always come before yours. I'm going to always come before you. God first, then myself. I am not about to stay in a situation or be around a person just because of how I feel about them, or because I don't want to let go, or because of what they do for me. Baby, look, at the end of the day, I could do for myself, and what I can't do for me, God can do. What I can't give myself, what I can't provide myself, God will provide. I don't need another human being. I'm not holding on to you because of how I feel about you or what you can do for me. Because at the end of the day, if I'm not happy, if I'm not at peace, I don't need that energy and that vibe always lingering in the damn air. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife type shit. Like, I don't need that in my life. I'm content, and I have a journey that I'm on. You know, I have a path that I'm walking, and I can't continue to walk. I will never reach my destination. I can't continue to walk that path. I can't continue to go on this journey with that type of attitude or with that type of attachment on me. It's like a leech. I gotta get that. No, I don't want that leeching onto me, and I'll never make it to my destination. I'll never get to where I want to be. Block your blessings sometimes with the people that's around you, the people that you keep in your company, people that you keep in your circle. You block your blessings. Don't block your blessings, because each and every one of us has a journey, and some of us are unfortunate to complete that journey. R.I.P. Hustle. Long live Nipsey. But if we just so happen to leave here before we finish the race, before we complete our journey, it's already established. I've gotten this far. Now I need somebody else to pick it up and continue with it on. But I wouldn't have never got this far. I wouldn't have never made it this far had I been going through life with the wrong people in my circle. Now, some people could be malicious. Some people could be manipulative. And you don't know. Because at the end of the day, we're humans. We're not perfect. We ain't psychic. We can't see everything. We can't, so the person on side of you, you probably trust them, but they ain't up to no good. They plotting, and you don't know it. You can't see it. And sometimes shit happens. But if it's clear as day, and you just being naive, and cut them off. Cut that water short. Cut that cord. Burn that bridge. And if you choose to rebuild it, make sure that if and when you rebuild it, as the person on the other side of that bridge is a whole new being. Because if they still have the same attitude, have the same spirit, have the same ways, then you rebuilding this bridge for nothing. You rebuilt it only to what? Tear it down or burn it again? Because that's eventually what's going to happen. Don't even waste your energy. Don't even waste your time. Sometimes it's best to not even rebuild it. Sometimes it's best to just, I wish you the best in life. I hope that you do find peace. I hope that you prosper. I hope that, you reach your destiny and XYZ. But I can't affiliate with you. I just chose not to. I don't want to go back down that path. I don't want to chance it. I don't want to, I just can't. And you're going to have to understand it. And if you don't understand that, then I'm sorry. But not sorry. So I just had to get that off my chest. That has been on my mind for a few days. And, I just wanted to talk to y'all because it may be somebody out there that needs to hear that. I want to see everybody win at the end of the day, especially my people. Because we are the most, we are the ones that tear each other down the most. We are the ones that hate on each other the most. We don't want to see the next person do better than us. We don't want to see the next person have shit. We don't want to see the next person prosper. Like, every time, if you do good, we talking about you. If you do bad, we talking about you. Dragging your name through the mud, through whatever. People pretend well. They smile and act like they congratulate you. They act like they happy for you, but behind your back, that shit ain't gonna work. Let's see how long that lasts. This, that, and the third. Instead of us coming together and standing for something, man. United we stand, divided we fall. So I want to see my people win especially. And sometimes you got to cut certain people off to get to where you going. So if we can't stand together, then shit, divided we fall. We got to divide ourselves. But guess what? You can't still stand with somebody, and you can't still stand for something that's not standing for you. Because if they stood for you, or if it stood for you, it would not disturb your peace. It wouldn't have your anxiety out of whack. You wouldn't be depressed. You would be happy. You would be joyful. You would be, your spirit would just be uplifted. Your energy will be on high. So high that, it'll take a million man more to tear it down. If that's not the case, then you don't need to be standing with that person. I don't give a damn who they are. Let it go. Let it go. Dig deep within yourself. Dig deep within yourself. Find your peace. Find your happiness. Find your joy, because can't nobody give you happiness but you. God already put it there. It's up to you to grab onto it. So only you can find your happiness. Only you can tap into yourself and find your inner peace. It's within. So once it is in within, it's gonna come out. It's gonna show. Stop letting people disturb your peace. Stop letting negative spirits and negative energy attach itself to you. Detach. Detach and dismiss. And that's all I gotta say for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you.